Alright guys, happy Wednesday. It's about 10:15. It's time to do our weekly check-in around the Rancho and the Casa. Let's update what's going on because things continue moving forward, and you know, especially out with stuff growing, the growing season going on and all that. So basically you know, I'm pretty happy with the inside the house stuff. We basically got everything knocked off in here that we need to do in terms of trim. But I do have a box that came in down here. It has the extra cable boxes for the other TVs because the boss comes up. He's like, I can't go to bed unless I have TV at night. So I have to set that up, as well as out in the Shine Shack. I need to equip that with TV, so we're gonna have to run some cabling out there, and let's go out and see what the boy's doing here. There's the boy. His hearing has gone bad now, so it's easy to sneak up on him. What are you doing, huh? Are you actually wagging your tail partially today, huh? What are you doing? Let's go. Come on. There you go. He loves being out here sleeping under the clouds and stars at night. Oh, you can see the tomatoes have really gone riot, growing like crazy over here, so we're gonna have to harvest some of them today. We got lots of them. I hope the looks a little dry. We got a lot over here. I hope the water was running okay last night. I've had a lot of problems with the relay on the well, and you can see the Japanese eggplants looking good all over down here. So I'm happy, but yeah, it sure looks like it's a little dry, although the nothing looks really wilted. Got other tomatoes over here. I guess we got some down there. I don't see one doggone tomato on this one. I don't even know what the variety is. That looks like a loser. And we got the Luther Burbank slicing type. Looks ready to go. Some of these are in here. And this is our mortgage lifter variety. So let's get out to the Shine Shack for a minute. And the deal here, got to get another batch of ferment going. We gotta pull, gotta get about 8 gallons out of here because we do sour mashing. And we gotta clean out a barrel today. We gotta go dry grain and sugar and cook up the grain. You can see the propane cooking stand there. So it's gonna be a pretty long morning, but we gotta get that knocked off, and we gotta get another batch done. Right, Wolf? Huh? Wolfie? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Oh boy. Let's head outside. You can see this grass needs to be cut. It's getting high and weedy, as well as back here. But you can see in the back, you'll be able to see a little better as we get closer. We got a lot of apples, and of course, as I said before, this front, yeah, these weeds are pretty high back here. I shouldn't be walking through here with sandals on, with all the dog poo and everything back here. It's a mess, but this, sadly, after another shot of giving this thing another year to produce good apples, all it could do was just continue to produce rotten apples. So sad to say, this tree is on the removal list. But this tree has been great, and the tree actually slumped forward here because for years it existed under the shadows of another big tree that we had to drop on the property. The fig tree here actually had a few figs on it, but it's awful little production. You can see a little fig growing there. Not a hell of a lot of production. Well, that's a little better. I see a few in there. I was going to say it's not a ton of production for the size of the tree, but you know, if you don't watch a fig tree, these things just you can see the way these limbs just shoot out, and that's about 10 feet on the side here. Just these things just go crazy, and I don't want it to overtake the apple tree. Let's see, there's a fig over there. So yeah, there's a few figs on here this year, so we'll see what they're like. But wow, for the size of the fig tree, it's not a lot of production here. And then we have the Gravenstein apple, and this is looking really good. I'm really glad I thinned it out. You can see the pretty characteristic striping on the Gravenstein, and I'm going to take that inside. That'll be good eating. So we're going to get a good yield off of here. And a pretty tree. Here's another one that looks to be ready. So I'll take these two in, and they're pretty good size. I'm glad I thinned out the tree. And there's another one up top side. Grab that boy too. So I got three good grabs to enjoy on the Rancho. And I'll try. I really don't have a pocket to put them in, but I'll carry them along here. Ooh, I hate walking through these high weeds. Eeks. Cut that grass, Rosie. Grass, I wish it was grass. It's like too big to have grass on here. You know, we don't get enough rain in summertime. Don't get any rain in summertime. So we come over to the erstwhile fruit orchard, and from a distance here, you can already see the little peach there. And that actually broke the branch there coming down, unfortunately, but that'll recover well. It won't matter on that. And then we have one plum that's ripening up here, the elephant heart plum. We got all the little desert gold peaches. They were fine. Cherry trees looking good. And then we have our Seville orange tree, and Seville's the type that they use to make orange marmalade. The British really love that. It's a sour orange, and you make good marmalade with sour oranges, not sweet oranges. So the Seville is specifically growing for that. And then we have the Midnight Valencian. All of it's starting to put out a flush of new growth that you can see there. It's looking good. We got the little Kyushu mandarin, and you can see a couple small ones there, and that's also putting out a new bit of growth. And that's a good sign when you have citrus trees, because they can be finicky sometimes. And this Jerusalem, the Palestine orange is really putting out a pop of new growth. So everything is going good, and I have two of them. This one still hasn't really popped out a set of new growth. It was the last one I put in, but she will. And then we have the Robertson Navel orange here, and they're already pretty good size. All right, well, guys, that is the Rancho update today. We got to get on the road and get our sugar and everything, so we'll catch up with you later.